Hello, welcome to Victor Fitness channel. Okay, this topic to talk about the best protein powder for workout. Okay, before to say that, revise the last chapter about the protein. I have the 3 supplementation points. The first point is about the shrink. We have the legs because when you have the shrink, just you must remove the shell of the shrink. That means shrink will have the legs. Okay, the second is about personal taste. I'm not vegetarian. I also prefer the animal protein, but one and only one plant protein. I'll try to refer the soybean. Okay, the first that's the Asian Shiram monk. They cannot eat the food, any food such as the beef or the chicken. They must eat the vegetables such as the soybean. That means they also build the muscle due to the plant protein. Okay. Oh, now return to this topic about the best protein powder for the workout. Okay. Before why I say now even though this protein powder just like the supplementary, now we will have the chance to become from the necessity to the luxury from the luxury to the necessity. Why? Because just like the for example for the mobile phone, for the iPhone before it's a luxury, now it becomes a necessity. Why? Because the protein powder for the protein, you must have this supplement because we have the 3 reasons. The first reason, personal taste. They have this personal taste due to the region or the personal character. They do not eat the chicken, they do not eat the beef, they do not eat the mutton or the pork. Then you must use the protein powder to have this supplement. Okay, second, for the age. Someone have the aging, then their teeth will become very weak. They are very hard, or due to the living habit, they are very hard to eat any kind of the protein. Then you must have the protein powder for the supplement. The third is about later we talk with one more thing about the sarcopenia. The sarcopenia, that means your muscle will become less. Okay, you must have the protein powder for the supplement for the protein. Okay, now this we want to this topic. Okay, before the last previous chapter to tell about the protein powder have the 3 kinds. Once again to rewind. The first is about the whey protein. Okay, this is whey protein, and then the second type is about the iso whey protein, and then the third is about the hydro whey. Okay, these 3 kinds of the protein powder already mentioned before. Okay, now to tell in detail. Okay, how come the whey? Okay, the whey is extracted or the refined from the milk, just from the milk, and then we refer this topic. You can know the milk extract and then refine to become whey. And then whey also have the 2 kinds. One is the whey, the second is of the casein. Later we tell about the casein. Okay, and then the one more process, for example, to add some acid and to try to isolate the fat and also the lactose. Then we will become the whey protein. Then the whey protein have the 3 kinds. These 3 kinds once again due to the concentration. If less than from 29% to 80%, that means this is type 1. Just before I say this is whey protein. This is whey protein. Have the protein content less than 80%, and also this whey protein also have the fat and as well as the carbohydrate, not just only protein. Okay, but very cheap. It's about 300 Hong Kong dollar. Okay, and then if the concentration was about the 90% protein content, then this is the second type. It's about the ISO. This ISO smaller size. This is larger size. Okay, this is ISO. ISO means isolate. That means low weight and then just only protein. It's about 90% and also without the fat and also low carbohydrate. And it's very good for you if you have the lactose interference. Because if you have the lactose interference, then this whey protein will cause you uncomfortable, and then also is better for you. Okay, if the protein powder content is higher to the highest 100%, then you will become the hydro whey. The hydro whey is a water hydrolysis. That means let the amino acid or the protein to separate the small size, and the amino acid and all as well as the protein small size, and get you easily absorbed and highly digestible. Okay, now one question about what is the best protein powder priority? Okay, or the based on what? Okay, you can refer this diagram. Okay, this diagram to show about the protein powder, the best protein powder. Okay, the best protein powder has the 5 characteristics. These 5 characteristics, that means for example, you can see the first one is highly digestibility. Second is full complete amino acid. Third is low lattice. Fourth is about easily absorbed, and then 5 is low fat. Okay, that means hydro whey can have these 5 characteristics. That means it's the best protein powder if you have money. If you have sufficient budget. Okay, just use for example, use a computer. For example, about the CPU cards, the Intel CPU cards, classified as i9, i7, and i5. And this is the CPU i9, the best but most expensive. If you want to play more games and more powerful, hydro whey is the best for the weight training. That means this is i9, the best one, but most expensive. Okay, if you do not have any budget, just down from the i9 CPU to the i7, just like the case of the ISO just like the CPU i7. It is the more cost effective. The cost effective means the minimum cost but with very high performance, but not so high as the hydro whey. Just like i7, not so high performance as the i9. Okay, just for the comment, if you have no money, you just have the protein, it's your whey protein, it's okay. This is whey protein, just like the i5, the CPU i5, very popular, it's okay. Now once again, this is the hydro whey is the best protein powder, and then the cost effective is about the ISO, and then if no money, just only protein, okay, just the whey protein. Okay, this is the comparison. Okay, now refer this diagram. You can see this diagram have the to show the separation of the whey protein into 2 kinds. Refer once again this, and use the last about the whey protein. This whey protein has 2 kinds. One is about the whey protein, the solid liquid type. The second is about the second type of casein. You can refer this diagram. The persistent is the deposit is the casein. Casein about 8 hours to absorb, and then the whey protein is about the 3 hours to absorb. Okay, I forget to mention about the hydro whey. This diagram hydro whey. That means this is about 1 hour to absorb. For the whey protein, 3 hours. That means maybe within this 3 hours you will drain out and do not absorb instantly. But the hydro whey is within 1 hour, 100% absorbed in your stomach, in your digestion, very high digestion. That means why hydro whey is very the best one. Okay. Now before okay, I will, for example, I say the hydro whey have the very good amino acid, complete amino acid. Okay, this is I try to shake this protein powder. When you shake this protein powder, when the amino acid is in the form of the bubbles, now you see when I shake this, now you can see this bubble. This bubble means it exists the existence of the amino acid. Okay. Now forget to say that the milk extract to the whey protein, and also no matter what kind of the protein powder, is an animal type. The animal type because protein powder, just like the protein, have the classified two kinds about the animal protein and then the plant protein. Okay, and then also the animal protein powder and the plant protein powder. Okay, now we fill this diagram. You can see the comparison among the animal protein and the plant protein, as well as the casein. Okay, now I use the white protein to represent because no one have the budget to buy the no matter ISO or the hydro white, they are more expensive. Okay, I just use the popular one, the white protein. Okay, if you have this diagram, you can know animal protein or the white protein is the highest due to the DIAAS. Okay, I will mention last chapter about the DIAAS standard. DIAAS, that means the digestibility, indispensable amino acid score. That means how many score of the complete amino acid. You can refer this diagram. The highest one is about the white protein, animal protein. Have the 0.115 or highest. Okay, and then the soybean is about less than it's about 0.9. Okay, you can now repeat it less than 1, but for example 0.13 less than. Okay, this due to the DIS compare, and then soybean is higher than the casein. Now you see that's only 0.07. Okay, less than. That means once again to conclude, the white protein is 0.15, and then the soybean plant protein is about 0.13, and then casein about 0.07. Okay, now you see animal protein is more higher level than the plant protein. But if you have no choice, if you are vegetarian, okay, and then now also after complete. Okay, now I will talk about the plant protein. Okay, now return. Now you know how to choose the protein powder for beginners, especially for the beginners. But if I were vegetarian, I don't like to eat about the animal protein. I just want to eat about the plant protein powder. Okay, next chapter I will talk in detail about the plant protein powder and also to compare between the animal protein powder and the plant protein powder. Okay, one more thing. When you become old or aging, just like your parents, and then you have the two alternatives in your future life. Either you go to the gym and the swimming pool to enjoy exercise, or go to the nursing home to enjoy the so-called service and hydrotherapy. Which one you want to select? Okay, now this is no choice. Okay, but I don't want to go to the home nursing. Why I need to go to the nursing? How come? Okay, because when you become aging or become old, you have the problem. You will facing about the sarcopenia, the sarcopenia problem. Sarcopenia problem, that means you lack the exercise. Either you lack the exercise or the protein. That means you have insufficient protein. That means why I say the protein powder is a must, not just a supplement. Now become from luxury to necessity. This is a must. And also do more exercise as well as the protein. Then you can prevent. And then how to solve? Okay, next chapter. One more thing I will talk the detailed method, step by step, to solve the problem of the sarcopenia. Okay, please share this channel or the video to your friend and family. Give me a like. I'm doing very very hard. Once again, give me a like, and also please leave a message. Now this is a questionnaire to say, do you like the animal protein or the plant protein? You just take a yes or no. Simply leave a message to me. Okay, and then please subscribe. It's very important to subscribe. Okay, please subscribe like this, and then please notice about the right side bottom about the subscribe bell to notify the update video. Okay, see you next. Okay, bye.